Did you guys see um that video that I posted about Carrie Moodless? I'm not really sure how you pronounce his last name, but I'll link it in the description box of this video if you didn't. And like when I was listening to that video, I just got a. 'Cause I never really listened to the whole thing over and over because you always get that. Usually when people post that video, they always post the part where he says about Dr. Frankenstein, and I just he just opened my eyes to how people like him are always, no matter how smart they are, no matter what they discovered or what they've invented, they're always demonized and talked about, and they try to, mainstream or whoever else is after them just tries to straight up destroy their credibility. And people will say he's the one who invented the PCR test, right? And people will say, well, he didn't say the popular conspiracy theory because everybody's going around saying that he said it doesn't test for whatever, and uh that's the sheeple will make that point and say, oh, he never said that, and so and so and so. Okay, let's say he didn't say that. You what he clearly said about Dr. Frankenstein should tell you everything you need to know right there. But these people don't care. I mean, this is how fake they are, and which leads me to what I want to talk about is just how fake people are versus the real people, and how you can tell who's the fake from the real when it comes to people who are in, like, more eyes. They're in more of the public eye than people like I am. They just get demonized, like him, like Cooper, like all of them. I mean, they went. Kerry was talking about how they go after him and say, "Oh, I'm a womanizer, and I so and so and so, and I do this, I do that. I'm promiscuous, and all this stuff." And he was so real in the conversation. You guys got to watch it. It just shows you what they do to people in the medical field or anything else who wants to be real, because they want everybody to be this little politically correct. This nonsense is going on, which leads me to the sheeple who think they're so smart they're like politically correct, or somebody smokes or they drink or something that takes something away from them and their truth as a person and their credibility for how real they are. And it's just a crying shame. I mean, even people like Tesla and stuff like that. He did so much so they couldn't really take away from everything he did, but they still didn't, because of what he stood for. And he said stuff about God that a lot of the other people weren't saying. They want to try to, and he wanted to actually use his inventions to help people and not make money off of everybody. They wanted to try to, he died penniless. They want to try to break people like him down, or act like he didn't even exist, or downplay him in whatever way that they can downplay them. And I'm just so sick of it. It's like they think if they're politically correct, that means something. Which I know all you know this, but I mean, what I don't get is how it's so obvious that this is what is going on in the world today, and this is why people don't um, know anything, and the ones who are so politically correct, is what I meant to say, don't know anything. This is why they don't know a damn thing about what we're talking about, and how, because we are real, and being real is literally a foreign language or a foreign concept to these people who think that you have to in order for you to be right about something, you have to be a certain title, you have to act in a certain way, or you have to, you know what I'm saying, you can't say certain things because that takes credibility away from whatever you're doing. Just like I was watching this cop some video of some guy, going around recording all these people, and basically exercising his right to the freedom of, recording and press and all that stuff like that. And all these people coming up to him, giving him this crap. And then in the comment section of this video, it was like a compilation, or however you say it, of him basically telling people off. And then in the comment section of this video, um, there's a comment that says, to everybody hating on this guy, you need a so and so and so, and then stop hating on him because he's whatever. And then all these sheep will chime in. Oh, he's obnoxious, and he's so and so and so, and he's doing this, and this guy is not doing anything wrong. So even if you, so today people are so dumb that it if you stand up for yourself, considering the way you do it, they don't want to have anything to do with it. Oh, they know he's being annoying and so and so and so. But having your rights violated 24/7 when you're not doing anything illegal is not annoying. You see what I'm saying? Their logic is just ridiculous how stupid they are. People have a right when people are telling off cops and so and so. It doesn't matter if they can tell them off in any way they want to, because this is America. Again, these are the hypocrites that we have here who claim to be Americans. They're all upset about him telling the cops off and so and so. When the cops are being called on him for not breaking the law, and the cops should be there, telling the other people that are there hating on him or calling them on him that he has a perfect right to do what he's allowed to do. But they don't care about that. They want to talk about the way he said something instead of the fact that his rights are being violated and he's not breaking any laws, and the person behind the camera shouldn't have to be the one telling the police officer their job and shouldn't have to be the one enforcing the law more than the police officer who's supposed to uphold the law. This is, again, how dumbed down America is by mainstream media and cancel culture, which I give a big middle finger to every single time, because that's all they have to do is get enough of these crybabies to cry about something, and then they can change. Then they can start lynching people for not doing anything wrong, ganging up on them. You want to cancel culture on somebody because you want to cry about something, all just sitting here crying like a bunch of little punks. That's the world that we live in today. People are afraid of, YouTubers and stuff, scared of saying something or, saying what they believe because they feel like cancel culture is going to come around. You can cancel culture, cancel these nuts, because nobody cares about all that except for sheeple. Real people don't care about your little cancel culture. Freaking New World Order slaves. These are people these are these sheeple who are leading America into complete and total takeover by traitors to their own country, including these sheeple, because that's exactly what they are. And they will never learn, like I'm always going to say, and like Cooper always said, until they smell they're right there at that little slaughterhouse, sheeple slaughterhouse, and they smell the blood of the sheeple in front of them.